KCTV5 stands for you and helping you make a job connection. How would you like to choose the days and the hours that you work? Well, that's what makes the CDL and non-CDL driver positions at Transforce Trucking different. Scan the QR code now to check out their pay, healthcare, and 401k benefits. Well, Job Connection not only helps you find a job, but land the job. Job Connection career coach Sarah Yucatel is here today with 4 things you need to do to prepare for the job interview. Now, Sarah, preparation is everything, right? I was a Boy Scout, so be prepared. Let's start with the basics. What do you say? What is the best way to research a company and your role that you're applying for, or that maybe you've applied for and now you have the interview for?
Right. The best way to research it is go on the company website, understand their mission, their values, what they stand for. The Kansas City Business Journal is another great way to do company research here in town. LinkedIn is another wonderful resource too.
Yeah, so you really want to get a good grasp about, like you said, values and goals, and just is it good to throw some of that stuff back at them during the interview then?
Well, it's also good to make sure that you're in alignment with the company mission and values and the culture too. You want to make sure it's a good fit for you as well.
So let's talk about the interview itself. Maybe is it okay to ask who you'll be interviewing with, or should you have a good idea about that when you apply? And then how do you go about researching who you're going to be interviewing with?
Well, it's important to understand who you're interviewing with first, because initially it could be meeting with one of their internal recruiters. So they may just be doing a verification of your skills and your qualifications, making sure that your application matches who you are. Or you could be meeting with a hiring manager right away. So knowing who you're meeting with first is very important, so you can understand what questions to be prepared for.
Okay,
too.
so maybe not necessarily like, I know I'm applying with Joe Smith, so I don't need to research Joe Smith.
But it is
know
still
about,
good. Yeah, again, using LinkedIn is a great tool as well. So going through and saying, oh, well, has this person been in the company for 6 months or 6 years?
Oh, yeah.
So just to know how long they've been there. Maybe you have some other things in common. Maybe you went to the same school together.
Yeah.
Maybe you have different interests, because we just grow through connection.
Yeah, good thought about that. I mean, if someone's been there for a longer time, you can ask about company culture and stuff like that. Goes back to, again, does this meet what you want in an employer? All right. Well, what's the #1 piece of advice for preparing for an interview?
Practice, practice, practice.
Okay, so I should just sit and just talk to you about my job set, my skills, and what I can bring to the table.
Definitely, because you want to make sure that you're crisp on your messaging on why you want the job, what makes you uniquely qualified, and how you add significant value.
I feel like I'm my own best PR person. Yeah. Right? I'm going to pitch you on why I am the best person for this job then.
Yes, you have to be your own best advocate, definitely.
All right. Well, we got through it. We stunned them, had a fantastic interview. What's the best way to follow up afterwards? Is it a phone call, an email? Should I send a gift basket? What's really
best is a professional email.
Okay.
And just, again, thanking them for their time, again, reiterating what makes you qualified, and what are the next steps in the process too.
Okay, awesome. And we look forward to hearing from you soon and for your consideration, right?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Right.
Well, thank you very much for your time, Sarah. We appreciate it. To see more from Job Connection, again, scan that QR code on the screen. It's going to take you right to the job section of our website. Up now, how to find your workplace appreciation language, for questions to assess whether a company's culture is the right fit for you, and some networking tips.